My name is Allison Whitt.
My name is Sarah Whitt.
And I'm Lindsey Skidmore.
And we will be presenting
Odette, bursting through a wall of espionage.
Where is our no?
I have nothing to say.
I will begin to pull out your toenails one by one. Between each evulsion, I will repeat my questions. You can end the ceremony by answering. Where is our no?
I have nothing to say.
On September 1st, 1939, Germany invaded Poland, plunging the world into the depths of war. Years later, terror consumes each day as countries fall. France was overtaken barely 2 years ago. The Axis is conquering Europe. My name is Selwyn Jepson. After we lost France, our Prime Minister, Winston Churchill, organized a secret force to wage a battle of intelligence against Hitler's armies. We are called the Special Operations Executive, the SOE. I was ordered to command the circuit launched into France. Prime Minister Churchill's words always rang in my mind. Set Europe ablaze. Ours wasn't the only battle being waged. Women were starting to be recognized. As over 2 million men had left to fight for their country, this allowed openings for women in the workforce. I realized I had to open my mind to allowing women to become SOE agents. But I was hesitant. If agents were captured, they had very little chance of survival. Operatives faced interrogation, imprisonment, torture, and death. Besides, women in the military were unheard of. As a man, my morals are firmly grounded. Women are to be protected and have no place within the dark land of war. But the lack of operatives spoke for itself. My conscience was eased when I met a woman of more courage and determination than I had ever witnessed, perhaps even in male agents. Here was a woman who could fight the war. Here was a woman who could face the barriers created in the difficult world of espionage. Her name? Odette.
Somerset is beautiful, but I don't deserve it. My brother is wounded in battle, my husband is in the military, and my mother has been forced out of her home by the Germans. I know I have my girls to care for, but my conscience will not allow me to sit here while people are dying for me. In my youth, my grandfather told us about our father, who died in the Great War. He returned to the battlefield to save his men who were left behind. My father was leading them back when they were killed. Grandfather would always end with the same words. In 20 years' time, there is going to be another war, and it will be your duty to do as well as your father did. My guilt pains me every day. Of course I love caring for my girls, my friends Swaz, Lily, and Marianne. A mother has no place in war anyway. She has children to care for and won't amount to much. But my grandfather's words speak to me. I need to do my duty for my country.
Odette was in quite the dilemma of conscience. One day, she heard the Royal Navy asking for photographs taken of the French countryside. Odette, being French-born, was anxious to help and had several, which she mistakenly sent to the War Office. This seemingly simple mistake would change the course of history forever. Thank you for agreeing to meet with me, Mrs. Sansom.
Of course.
A woman like you could be extremely valuable to the war effort. We needed information and people on the inside. The work is far from easy.
What are you implying?
Mrs. Sansom, we have a lack of intelligence agents in France. You would deliver messages, transport packages, and receive new agents, all without the Gestapo knowing. A woman like you, who knows the lay of the land and the language, is priceless. Well,
I am just a mother. I have 3 children who need me. Besides, this isn't a job for women. But my grandfather's words speak to me. I don't know of any other women who have done this. I will go through training and I will likely fail. Then my conscience will be eased and I can return to my daughters.
Mrs. Sansom, will you attend training?
I am not who you think I am, but I will go.
Never have I met a woman of such courage and determination. She passed training with honors and was sent off into France to fight barriers of gender discrimination and endure espionage trials and attempt to survive.
My name is Peter Churchill, and I'm the commander of a spy network within France. I'm a very distant relative of our Prime Minister, Winston Churchill, but I'm glad that we Churchills are contributing to the war effort. My agents are trapped in France, and I've demanded they hide at a hotel. Agents! Odette Sansom is in charge of me while I am gone. She has succeeded in all of her assignments. I trust her judgment. Follow her well.
I will do my duty for my country.
When I returned, I was amazed to find Odette had organized the biggest supply exchange yet. She truly is a woman of more determination than any agent I have worked with. Blinded by the speech, I didn't realize my network was slowly being infiltrated.
English agents are spreading across this land like the plague. I am Hugo Bleicher, and my task is to capture Ally agents. Some call me the greatest spy catcher in France. Until recently, I've been failing to find elusive SOE agents. But now that we have captured an agent from a powerful circuit, we have targeted their location. Mrs. Sansom, isn't it? My name is Colonel Henri. The Germans are a foul kind. I can no more stand working for them. Tell me, when is your commander returning?
Colonel Henri, I see no reason why you need to know. Peter's coming back tomorrow night, and this Mr. Henri doesn't seem to be all he says he is. Captain, I met someone whilst you were away.
Arrest them! Both of them. They are agents working for the British SOE.
Please, sir, this man is a relative of Winston Churchill, and I, his wife. You will find we are very valuable.
I am the leader of the circuit. He is only here by my insistence.
Odette saved my life by her trick. After all, I'm only a distant cousin of Winston Churchill, and I am the leader. I didn't realize until later the ordeal she went through.
They have torn out each of my toenails because I refused to answer their questions. One of them put a hot poker down my back. I can still remember the smell of burning, but I will not give away the location of our no. My hair is falling out. It's so dark. Every minute in prison is filled with fear. I've been kept in solitary confinement for 3 months and 11 days. I miss you, Francoise, Lily, and Marianne.
Up! Get up! You're coming with me. You'll be very valuable, Mrs. Churchill.
Am I to be executed today?
On the 1st of May, 1945, Odette Sansom Hallows, one of the greatest heroines of World War II, was freed from Ravensbrück. The commander of the prison drove Odette to the Americans, hoping that delivering a relative of Winston Churchill would save him from execution.
Gender discrimination is a huge barrier throughout history. Allowing females to vote and receive equal wages was just the beginning of a long struggle for equality. The Department of Espionage had never before allowed a woman to work as an agent. Odette became one of the first women to shatter a wall of gender discrimination in espionage. Her successful service and courage through torture proves the strength and endurance of a woman.
Odette's cunning lies saved my life. I would have died, but she endured torture for me. Odette would also save my good friend, the radio operator Arnaud, by her silence. By saving other agents in the circuit, Odette saved the SOE from catastrophic damage.
Odette's experience in Ravensbrück proved to be amazingly useful. She was able to bear testimony at the trials of Nazis who had operated the concentration camp.
Odette would receive the George Cross, the highest English award for civilian heroism. She would receive many other French and British medals. This would make her the most highly decorated female spy in the world, shattering an espionage barrier.
Odette inspired women throughout the centuries. The film Odette was made about her life in 1950, and her name was used for several charities and fundraisers.
A mother who sacrificed everything. A fierce spy who contributed an incredible amount to the war effort. A woman who showed the value of females in espionage through a male-dominated field. The most highly decorated female spy in the world. This is Odette Sansom Hallows.
She's nothing but a memory of the past now.
But she has changed the world. Let her become an inspiration. Let her legacy, her bravery, her kindness, her heroism drive on. Thank you.